Hey, what's going on, people? It's SGZ here from the SpartanGameZone, and in this video I'll be showing you a guaranteed farm that you can use in order to get your hands on the Victory Rush Relic in Borderlands 3. Thanks to the person who suggested it. If you have a weapon or item you want to know how to get, let me know in the comments, and let's dive in. Thanks to the update that added world drop items to the loot pools of various bosses, the Victory Rush now has a home in the dedicated loot pool of Sloth, who you can find in Conrad's Hold at this point on the map. Sloth is a goon type enemy who also has a Tink riding him, but Sloth is the one you should be focusing on if you want a Victory Rush. There are also a lot of enemies in the area where he spawns, but they shouldn't be an issue. He is a respawn enemy, unfortunately, which means he won't be there all the time, and if he isn't, just quit and load back in. However, you can ensure he will spawn at first by visiting this wall in Sanctuary and grabbing his kill quest. Quests here appear randomly with a limit of 3 at a time, so keep checking and completing them if you want his kill quest to appear. To make subsequent farming runs quicker, you want to grab this save point. It is really close to the area he spawns at, and when he does spawn, he will emerge from this entrance on the second story. Sloth will often stay on the second story without dropping down, but you can jump up there and get the items he drops, so don't be afraid if a legendary drops up there. Speaking of dropping items, I got the Victory Rush on my 5th kill, which was really good compared to the other respawn farms I have encountered, and this may have something to do with the increased drop rates that came in the latest patch, but I wouldn't put the drop rate at that, considering he also has the Bangarang and its Piss Grenade mod in his loot pool as well. Instead, I'd put it between 1 in 10 to 1 in 30 or thereabouts, but like me, you could be lucky and get it in just the 5 kills. Also, keep in mind that increasing your mayhem levels will not help you get a Victory Rush any faster. They simply don't increase the amount of dedicated drops you get, only world drops and the amount of anointed items. And if you're wondering how I found Sloth's spawn rate, I found it to be quite good, actually really good. He spawned 1 in 3 times for me, which is a lot better than someone we know. I'm looking at you, Erist. I don't like you. I hate you. Stinky. Sorry about that. So what about the Victory Rush Relic? Is it useful? Is a cucumber a member of the pickle family? Well, the Victory Rush Relic is a relic best suited for mobbing. This is due to its main effect that boosts movement speed and damage by 18% for 60 seconds after you kill a badass enemy. This effect is called Victory Rush, and although not immediately noticeable, will definitely give your Bolt Hunter that extra edge. The effect lasts for a long time and will be reset each time you kill a badass enemy, so you can easily chain together long periods of increased movement speed and damage. You may even get used to it as your base stats when in reality they're not, as long as you target a badass enemy periodically. Speaking of targeting a badass enemy, you want to kill one at the start of your firefight to get the boost initially. This will help you kill any further enemies and will likely last you until the next badass enemy you kill, so you can keep the cycle going. Overall, it is a good relic, particularly for mobbing, but can be useful in boss fights as long as badass adds spawn, like when fighting Graveward. Its stat boost is decent and is made even better by the time it lasts. So that's all for this video. Let me know down in the comments if you have a weapon or item farm you want me to showcase. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider dropping a like or subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.